All right, Shalom. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakadash. Double on to the apostles of GMS, and it's sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth and sincerity, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. And what I have here is a very short video, 44 seconds, about an anti-lockdown protesters run for police, and apparently they actually firing shots at people. So from this clip, you can see a whole mass of people running. And when I look at it, it just reminds me of how people run. Like when I even play the clip, you'll see it. That run just seems like how people run in the movies. How they run from something that's really endangering them. Especially, it's like, huh? They're just running from police that's actually just firing bullets either at the air or they probably actually trying to shoot people. And I mean, people are just running just from scattering away from the shots being shot in the air. They're not even being shot at. If they're not, at least, but if they are, people scatter real quick. But these be the same people that be outnumbering these police. You wonder, for these people that's talking about that there's more people than the police or the Congress and Senate. Y'all scattered pretty quick. I mean, these people scattered pretty quick, and it's going to get a lot worse even in the future when this place really does go down and they start implementing martial law. And then by then they really won't care. Whoever decides to try some sick stuff, you could get shot on sight. So it's the
Oh my god!
So that was the entire clip itself. And it says police descended on Burke Street Mall on the morning of Friday, September 24th, because this was 4 days ago. Or this was uploaded 4 days ago. It says hundreds of officers came out in force. All individuals were stopped and searched. Numerous arrests were made. Shots were fired to disperse the crowd. Not said disperse. The situation has been sorry. The situation has been ongoing as tensions have been boiled over between anti-vax and anti-lockdown protesters, and the police, due to the massive overreach of government and developing police state, as searches and patrols with helicopters, drones, and large squads of armed officers become the normal. So this is becoming the normal. It's basically like, well, it's in lockdown, number one, but it's almost leading to a martial law. But mind you, this is in Australia, and you're going to see this all over the place. Like you see how these people was running. It looked like it was straight out of a movie. But the movie's been doing this for a long time, and we know the predictions that a lot of these things that's put in movies end up happening. But this is going to end up on a large scale, just like how they almost in the way how they showed in movies, but worse. Like we see or know what's going to happen. Like none of this is put there for no reason. This is Luke 21:26. It says, "Men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken." And this is a lot of people who's been really, let's just say, really amped up a lot of times as of lately. But when this place uh is really hitting rock bottom, oh, the people's hearts are really gonna be failing because people are gonna be going nuts left and right. Because now they found out they can't get no food, they can't work, they can't buy any clothes. Stores are getting robbed, people getting robbed. They had no way of knowing how to survive, and it when you expect they just don't know what to do. They don't know what to do, and that's why even when it says the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Now there's two types of heaven where you got the kingdom, you got the actual heaven with the Lord, but this is talking about the heaven in the definition, which is ceiling, which is above, which is really a condition. Automatically, it's a condition, as we could say, of what heaven is like. And this place is like heaven unto a lot of people. So it says the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and this is, I mean, it's shaking up a lot of things. Like even with our oppressors, they're being riled up in a way to where they gotta keep enforcing more things, more laws, mandates, and several other things. So people aren't prepared for what's really about to happen. And it says, and for looking after those things which are coming on earth. And a lot of people's actually been, well, that's the thing. You got a lot. You starting to get a lot of people that are um starting to understand what we've been saying, but they don't fully grasp it. See, they looking for these things because that's how much in fear these people are. Is that they're waiting for these things to happen, but they're so entranced with this place, they only believe in the one particular way of themselves of being saved, and they don't. A lot of people don't understand that this place is going to be destroyed. The things that these people are looking for is pretty much hard for them to see and understand it. But we understand it. We understand what we got to do. You got a lot of people out there that don't know what to do because number one, they're not the elect, and we don't know who's who. But that's why we have a particular job because it's only meant for the elect of these people. But the same course that you're going to see a lot of people running, flipping out, being angry, invading, breaking into people's houses, cars, and all sorts of stuff. And it's already happening for the past, I would say, more than a couple months, actually. I would say probably 6 months, maybe a little longer, is that everything's become more as I would say, I forgot the name of it. Uh Third world country. It's basically a third world country. Like everything is high, everything is, a lot of people can't go back to work, or you got a lot of homeless, and then this is some more stuff. So this has basically become now a third world country because it's not living like the lavish life that it used to be, where you can keep a veil over these people's eyes and focus on each other instead of focusing on the bigger picture. This is Job 20:5, and it says uh, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, but the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So Esau has only been reigning about a good couple hundred years, and that time is really, really short compared to the Lord. Really short. 400 years. That might be what 3. I mean, I'm sorry, 4 hours. That's real short to the Lord. But it's only for a moment. It's only because soon the Lord's gonna pull a plug on this place. The Lord's gonna wipe this place clean with eternal fire, as they like to say. But he's going to literally see fire for a long time when this place destroys. But to even go the backtrack a little bit, we got these people. These people are actually in hand with Esau because they do or follow what Esau does. But we see the outcome of what's everything is happening. So be prepared for all these things that we've been saying to happen, because this clip was just was just a small little intro compared to what's going to happen in those days, because it's going to get a lot worse out here. But that's all I had going into that. So with that, shalom.